Jo hui di manj palonan vansejen pupas pali francais palonan francais uelon je vi promenadens la quartia palon anglais. Yeah. Okay, anyway, today is a weird day. It is ili toisa. Supposed to go out around evening. Supposed to go out early in the morning, play Pokemon Go because today is Pokemon Community Day. Almost forget. Yeah, almost. But I don't think it's important. I mean, this stuff is not so important. The most important part is that are we or have we been saving money? Wait, yeah, saving money. Nah. What I'm saying is like some of these things are not important. Saving money, yes, saving money, earn money, that's important because we want to plan for the future. And today is, again, like I said, today is a very interesting day because I tried to get the Pixar drop. For some reason, the technique that I used yesterday did not work. That's a very, very surprising thing, but at the same time, not surprised, right? I am not surprised that I didn't get today, but at the same time, it's like, if I cannot get, which means lots of people cannot get. I don't know, it's hard to say because it's Pixar. It's a big thing, and there is about like 50,000 of those items around, and we are fighting against not a million, but I think about 2 to 3 million users. Need to double check on that because there are some, not say multiple users, but there are some users that have multiple devices, therefore multiple accounts. So saying it's 2 to 3 million people, it's a bit tough, right? But that shows how popular big brands are. That's the one I want to say today, right? And it is very important because later on we're gonna hunt down big brands, and if we can buy toys or big brand items, that'll be great. But of course, at the same time, we need to check our budget because today, on one end, I don't feel like spending. On one end, but on one end, I want to get because it's Pixar. Come on, it's Pixar. It has Toy Story. It has Woody in the drop, which is very important. And it's one of the biggest things to, not say biggest thing, it's one of those things where if you are into the history of Pixar, it's important. It's like Mickey Mouse to Disneyland or Disney, right? Very important. So luckily I got that, right? Luckily I managed to get that. But I think not to say luck, but the amount of users coming in is quite a lot, which is, you know what, on one end it makes me sad because I cannot get this anymore, but at the same time it saves me from spending money, which is great. I think hopefully, well, hopefully. So that's one thing for sure. Yeah, not getting stuff, but not getting stuff means I can divert my money into more savings, yeah, or more better returns, because right now that app, the only thing I can think of is like if I were to cash out immediately, yeah, I earn a little bit, right? But I don't know, it's tough. I really wish that it were sooner or later you change to a virtual, virtual reality where you can see your stuff in your virtual home, and then people say, hey, it's virtual, you can't touch it, you don't own it. It's like, yeah, pretty much that argument still stands, but I'm not too worried. See, these are one of small little things that you can, like for example, okay, I'm gonna use Pokemon and some of the toys that I buy. Toys not so much, but Pokemon cards, okay? You join in when it's first release, and first release is very limited. It's like, oh, there's only a few items around, nobody bothers because they don't think it's gonna grow, and then next thing you know, if they survive for the next 10 years, right? So Pokemon I've been playing, was it 1990? Definitely not 1998, 2000, I don't think it's 2008 as well. Jeez, it's definitely not. Wait, is it 18? 1998? Not 18, 1998. Huh. Oh no, it's exactly 25 years yesterday. That's how it is. So 25 years. So Pokemon has been 25 plus today, plus this year 26. The way I see it is, if an item survives for 20 plus years, okay, it is almost a no-brainer. Oh, come on, what happened? yeah, it is almost a no-brainer that the price will surge up when it comes to the first release. And that's the problem, because I had some of them and it costs quite a lot of bucks, right? I spent about, right, just had to cross the road just now, but yeah, I save. I mean, what I'm saying is I can get not safe. If I were to sell that item now, it costs way more than what I've paid easily, right? So imagine, so back then there's a card called Charizard. It used to sell for 100 ringgit. Okay, ringgit. Now it sells not $100, not $1,000. It's close to 100,000 or higher, depending on the quality of the card, and that makes it quite interesting. Because to say that how many fold you have earned, that's a lot of access inside there. Multiple percentage, like 1000%. Anyway, that's what I'm trying to do right now. So right now I'm not spending way too much. Well, the app doesn't want me to spend money, so that's great. I think that's fantastic. Okay, enough rambling about that. So this coming Tuesday, it is Transformer. That's one thing for sure. I'm gonna get at least one of them, at least a pack. And plus I sold Bob Ross. So Bob Ross, the second pack I felt I should not sell, but at the same time I don't have a full collection. So on one end I think it's worth selling. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's worth selling. Anyway, enough about that. So now we have talked about, not to say what I've investing, but what I have been investing and why I'm investing. Now we're going to move on to a little thing that is a bit different than just pure money and profit, right? Is when you buy something, does it give, not say give you in return, yeah, do you get something in return that is not monetary? Then that's the reason why, one of the main reasons why I'm pursuing minimalist. Like, sure, I can buy tons of toys, plenty of toys, sure, and some of them can be resold, for example, but what is the main purpose for me to buy toy? Obviously for me it's to play, right? To play. Some people say, oh, it's I admire it, it's a statue. Now for me, I never like statues, even if it's a game character or a character, right? So you never see me buy those type of stuff. I rather buy stuff like Transformers because I can play. Lego, I can play. Sure, some Lego, for example, especially the Star Wars line, if it's unpacked, if it's packed, sealed, it costs way more money. But at the same time, Lego is one of those things that I love, because not just once you finish building it, you just let it stays there, but you can play. That's to me, toys are like that, right? If I were to buy a toy, it's meant to be played, and that's why virtual goodies is a bit more easier to play with, because you don't degrade, you don't destroy it. That's one thing nice, and that's why I'm a bit more inclined towards the NFT game NFT play to earn. And to me, I think that's the best thing ever. Yeah, that's the best thing ever. Hold on a second. And that's why, not to say starting from now, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm getting into this a little bit more, not to say a bit more engrossed, a bit more, what do you call that? It's not motivated. Obsessed. Obsessed. Okay, we're gonna use the word obsessed for now, because yeah, so that's that. So I think it's great, I think it's fantastic. Sure, I spend a lot of money. That's not how it's supposed to be. Now for today, it's a little bit interesting. I'm not going to go for grocery shopping, but we're going to go look at some stuff, and we want to check one or two things, or rather, I like to see stuff. I definitely like to see stuff, and that is, we're going to check some scooters. Right, it's one of those sayings that if you're going to buy something, you're going to spend money. If you're going to invest on something that you can, play around. That's now it makes so much sense when people buy cars, buy watches, jewelries. Okay, I'm not so sure about jewelries that is collectible, but I'm going to add into the mix, because some of them, they have a lot of resale value, right? Easily a lot of resale value, especially not say collectible cars. So expensive sports cars, people buy and sell. Whether the value appreciate or depreciate, I don't know. But if you collect the right cars, aka Ferraris, mainly Ferraris. I know there's a lot more other cars, but I'm just going to use Ferrari as example because they are well known, right? And one of the most popular brand is, yeah, you buy sell car, you can get a lot of money. Watches as well. So not to say I'm going to buy any expensive watch, okay? Those are not my jam. But for rich people, for wealthy people, I see they buy watches, jewelry, cars, and then they change. So on one end, you can hear like, oh, investment, blah blah blah. So on one end, it's like, yeah, it makes sense, right? For me, land, right? Some people buy properties and stuff. So those are the things. And when you buy them, you want to have utility. That's the thing that I want to say, right? You want to have utility. Well, I think I'm going off on a very, very long run, but I think that's about it, right? That's it for a Sunday per se. Simple, easy, and short. Well, I don't think it's short anyway. Like I counted like I have at least five to six clips that is at least 2 to 3 minutes long. Wow, that's very long. Today is a very long vlog. Okay, you know, I'm gonna stop it. So we're gonna go check some stuff. I think that's it. I'm gonna reserve the remaining things that in my mind right now for another day. Until then, je te verrai demain, and it is a very drabby Sunday. Drabby, is that a word? Drabby? Moody, downy. It's a downy Sunday. Je te verrai demain. Yep. Oh, also, before I go, two items are on my hot list to not say today, but as of today. One, e-scooter. Two, camera. Right? I think it's time. I think the money that I save for not buying collectibles, I'm gonna put into a better camera. Yeah.